Hello! You're not going to see a whole lot of my face in this video, but I just wanted to pop in to tell you what we're going to do. So I have recently moved houses. I'm also moving jobs, but that's another story. But I am now in a different house, and if you remember my old makeup organization, the way that things were set up in like my bathroom, you may have realized that it was not necessarily ideal. So I figured that I would show you how I'm organizing my makeup in our new house because I have a whole shelf in my closet with better lighting. So let's go. Okay, so this is my closet. We're still in the middle of moving, so naturally there are things that are not in the spots where they need to be. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where certain things go. I have some school supplies up there that just need to go to school when I get my classroom. I have my Dyson Supersonic dryer up there and my Amika flat iron. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay there, but that's where they are for the moment. Clothes that I'm keeping hanging and shoes. I'm also putting my old vanity in here in the closet. If you see that bin on the bottom, that is my empties bin. That's where the empties are gonna be piling up quarter by quarter. My brushes are over here. This is a mixture of natural and synthetic brushes. Most of these are Sigma, BK Beauty, and Rephr, with a few e.l.f., Real Techniques, and Luxie Beauty mixed in, and a handful of Clionadh. So these are my face brushes, and this is just like a candle holder from IKEA. And these are my, eye brushes in another candle holder from IKEA. And then on this old candle thing, it's just an old fresh balsam from Bath and Body Works. I'm keeping my used makeup brushes and my sponges. I don't have that many sponges. I also have other bits and bobs here like a dermaplaning blade and eyebrow tweezers, small scissors, my eye drops, etc. But that's kind of the setup. Flossers are not supposed to be there, but that's where they are. So, but that's kind of the brush setup at the moment. I have face brushes, eye brushes, and used brushes. Hair brushes, my lip product bag that is not full right now because it's not in my school bag. And this is my vanity. So things that are still pending. I want to put a mirror here. I've already bought it. I bought a round mirror from IKEA and some lights so that I can actually use the vanity to do my makeup, and then a small stool here so that I can sit down. So let's get into the beauty shelf. So let's start on this top shelf here. I decided to put my cheek products, lip products, complexion products in the back, and fragrance. Let's start with these shelves to the right. I'm not gonna go product by product. I just wanna show you what I'm using to organize. So basically, in the far back, we have complexion products, just primers and foundations. I don't have too many of those at the moment. On this middle one, I have lip glosses, lip balms, and lip crayons. And on this one in the front, I have bullet lipsticks. This Wayne Goss one is overflowing, but it's a bullet lipstick, so I'm keeping it there. All three of these are from the modular vanity system from Rephr. Then here in the front, I just have a handful of my fragrances. These two are memory fragrances. This is my best friend's fragrance during the time was the fragrance my best friend used during the time we worked together, and this is my mom's signature fragrance. So I keep those two bottles to remember them. And then these are two of the fragrances that I am using up at the moment: Black Opium from YSL and Burberry Goddess. These are like the 1 ounce sizes or so, and this is just a lavender pillow spray that needs to actually move to my nightstand now that I have one. So this acrylic shelf is, or tray, I guess, is just from a home goods store. I don't think that is from any particular brand. You can find these at like IKEA and Home Goods and Target and those places. And this is a mixture of lip and cheek products. In the back, you can see some blush palettes. In the bottom here, I have a couple of cream blushes. And then all of these are lip glosses, lip oils. This is a lipstick. This is a lipstick, but mostly lip glosses and lip oils over here. On this middle shelf, we have bronzers, cream powder cream. What is this? This is a liquid blush. More cream blushes. These are my LYS's. My Say Sun Glow, and more cream blushes here. My 2 Danessa Myricks and my 2 e.l.f. Then on this side, we have a couple of lip products over here, just some minis for the most part. Small Dolce & Gabbana lip plumper, small NARS lipstick, 2 small Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and my mini Lawless Forget the Filler that I'm almost done with. And for the most part, the rest of it is highlighters. So in the back, you have all my 6 Kaleido Space H highlighters. And then we also have my Charlotte Tilbury, what is this, Gilded Glow? Gilded Glow highlighter, my Pat McGrath Divine Rose Baked highlighter, and my mini Becca Champagne Pop, which is in my Project Pan. We also have my Hyper Shine from KJH and my Becca Liquid Highlighter in Passion. Not sure if I'm missing anything. Again, we're not gonna go, oh, there's Light Copper from KJH. Again, we're not gonna go through the whole shebang, but if you do want me to make an updated makeup collection video, let me know in the comments. Hey, this middle shelf is pretty much palettes, eyeshadow and cheek. Let's start with the cheek palettes. So on this tray, which is also from the Modular Vanity System from Refer, I have cheek palettes only. This one seems to be a little open, so yes, because that blush is out of the pan, so it just needs to be adjusted. Okay, it seems like it's gonna keep popping open. That's annoying. Okay, so these are my cheek palettes at the moment. Natasha Denona Glam Face palette, my 2 Hourglass Ambient Line powders. This one's from 2021 and this one's from 2022, I believe. NARS All That Glitters, NARS Hot Escape, and Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow. Those are my cheek palettes at the moment. While I was doing this, I realized that really, I am much more inclined to buying blush, powder blushes in a cheek palette format. Almost all my powder blush is in cheek palette format. I don't know if it's the variety in one place that kind of compels me to buy a face palette, but that was just an interesting observation to make. In the back here, we have, if you recognize this packaging, you know what it is exactly. These are the 6 Mothership palettes that I own, and they are in order of release over here. 1, 3, oh, these are out of order because this is 6. So let me just get them in order. There we go. Now we're in order. So these are my 6 Motherships in order of release. 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. I actually think that for me, it's gonna be better to keep them in the box because this way I can actually tell which Mothership is which, whereas in the black lacquer packaging, I can't. So I'm okay with having them in the box. I keep the boxes anyway because they're cool, and then just taking them out as I'm using them one by one. Then over here, we have the 4 Kaleidos Futurism palettes that I own. This is Lunar Lavender, Sashimi City, Electro Turquoise, and Astro Pink. Here we have a little hodgepodge of palettes from different brands: Cliona, Alter Ego, ColourPop, Glaminatrix, and this little baby NARS. These 3 didn't really fit anywhere else, and they are kind of like the long horizontal kind. So I just put them all kind of wedged in between these 2 trays, which are also from the Modular Vanity System by Refer. This is also from that Refer system. What is this? Glamlight, ABH, Danessa Myricks. And then on this shelf, all my Natasha Denonas, Biba, Metropolis, Zendo, Love, My Dream, Retro, and Rosha, which is my latest addition. Look how pretty. I love this shelf. I just love looking at it, honestly. And for reference, the lights are like stick-on lights that you push to turn on and off. They're battery operated, and I got a pack of 6 from Amazon. I'll link it in the description box. They are super easy to install, and I have them in every shelf where I have makeup. Okay, shelf number 3. Here we have a mix of things, but mostly cheek products, fragrance, pencils, I guess you could say, and eyeshadow palettes. Let's begin. So first I have this magnetic palette, which hosts my part at least of my Sydney Grace Mel's Memory Bundle and that Lonely Pink from Lethal. On this kind of like drawer type of thing, which has 2 drawers with 3 compartments, I have a mix of things, but mostly like pencil and tube formatted things. This drawer is for eyeliners, brow products, and mascaras. And then this drawer, which has 2 divisions, is for lip liners over here, mostly ColourPop still, and concealers over here, plus my 1 eyeshadow primer. I also have a color corrector in here, but you know, concealers, color corrector, eyeshadow primers, that kind of thing. This I think is from IKEA. And then I think that this tray is also from IKEA. Here we have, again, mostly eyeshadow palettes, but also some cheek products. We'll start with the front so that I can show you some things. So I have fragrances here. This is the travel, these are my travel size fragrances, and it's probably how I'm gonna buy fragrances in the near future, at least most of the time. We have some liquid blushes in these smaller compartments here. Liquid highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, my Glossier Cloud Paint, my Creature of Light from Rituel de Fille. This is my Westman Atelier set that I got this summer, KJH in Soft Raisin. Nude Sticks and Picante, more little Rare Beauty liquid blushes and highlighters, and my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light ones. The rest of this is eyeshadow palettes, 3 Pat McGrath quads. In the bottom and the back over there are my Viseart palettes. This empty magnetic one has my Sydney Grace Multichromes and some of the other shades from Mel's Memory Bundle. These 4 over here are my Unearthly palettes. My 2 Pat McGrath Mothership Megas, my Corazona and Ratolina palette, and then these are all my Nomad palettes. Is that correct? Well, this is Nomad, so Ghost Town USA, Haunted Europe, Royal Europe, Iceland Fire and Ice, and Tokyo Harajuku. This is actually my Wicked Widow Resurrection palette. 2 5-pan palettes from Pat McGrath, and 2 Viseart palettes that I got this summer, Cyrano Satandu and Charme Satandu. And then on this last shelf, which is a little bit of a hodgepodge right now, we have 1 tray. This tray is also from IKEA. In this tray, I have my powders, I have single shadows, I have my makeup cleansing balm, and then mostly skincare and a few backups over there in the back. So powders, I have 2 NARS, 1 Givenchy, 1 e.l.f., Pat McGrath, and what's this? Of new Viseart that I haven't opened. Makeup cleansing balm, this one is from Sephora Collection. This is a vitamin C powder. Hair oil, this one's from Curlsmith. I have my 2 Urban Decay Munda shadows back here. My Glaminatrix singles from Glimmering Creatures in the back over there. And then this side is pretty much skincare and backups. Body butter, deodorant, sunscreen, my cold plunge mask from Ola Henriksen, some smaller skincare items. So this is from my current skincare routine. I'm almost done with this Tear serum. We'll talk about it because it's fantastic. Currently I'm using this Eucerin sunscreen, my cuticle oil from Cuccio, and my Urban Decay setting spray that I'm almost done with. And then I have this backup of my matte blush wand in Pillow Talk. These are just cases for my glasses and sunglasses. I'm not really sure where else to put them, so they're there for the moment. And these are 2 jewelry boxes that actually have my jewelry. I have to unpack them because I have a standing jewelry organizer that I still haven't put back together. So I have a number of jewelry items here that really shouldn't be here. I use these jewelry boxes for travel. I bought this one, and then I got this one as a present at the end of last school year. And again, this is the overall look of my beauty shelves. I'm really happy with this space. Number 1, because I have all my beauty products pretty much in one place. Number 2, because they are protected from sunlight, humidity, and intrusive hands. And also because, you know, they are right here where I'm putting my clothes on and my shoes on. So I get to see how everything comes together for a total look. My closet is like my little cocoon. It's not very big, but it actually holds the vast majority of my things. Especially all my beauty products in the shelf. The shelf itself is built into the closet, but I know that there are shelving units that you can buy that kind of look like this. And there you have it. This is how I am organizing my makeup and skincare at the moment. Also fragrance, I guess. So it's like my beauty shelf. Let's call it my beauty shelf. This is my beauty shelf in my new house and my little corner of the house where I am spending time with my makeup products. Thank you once again for joining me in my adventures with makeup. I hope that you liked this video. And if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my adventures with makeup, please consider subscribing. I hope that you are having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.